All right. Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining us for our first episode. We're here with Jonathan Poe, owner of, well, actually, I'll let him tell you. You'd like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hey, how's it going? My name is Jonathan Poe. I'm the owner of JPs Scents, Suds Body Care, and yeah, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having us.
Hey, thank you for being here. Being this is our first episode, so we don't really have a format that we do anything. So we're pretty much going to wing it the whole way, yeah, if that's cool with you.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again for having me. Thanks here again for being here today on Net Builders. So we're gonna go through a couple of questions. But first, you introduce yourself and you let everybody know, what you do. Is there any background info you want to give? A brief introduction of you and your humble beginnings at all?
Yeah. I was born and raised in Tacoma. Mom and dad hard workers. My dad had a business. He was an electrician. He owned his own company. My mom, my mom's she's retired right now. My dad passed away. Well, I was like probably 27, 26, somewhere around there. It was a while ago. But yeah, I married about 2 years now. Been with Brittany for about eight, Brittany Poe, and we have five kids together. And
Wow.
yeah,
Nice, nice. All right, all right. I'm sorry about the passing of your father, but I see that you adopted his entrepreneurial spirit, and like was he a big influence in you moving that direction?
yeah. Actually, yeah, he's been a huge inspiration for me
Outstanding.
through for all that because yeah, throughout life, I've kind of gone through jobs, but I just felt more sense of pride, doing things for myself and for my family. So I kind of
Definitely.
get where he was coming from. All that time that he was working, he wasn't at home, trying to figure out where he was at working, and he was busy, busy, busy. So
Definitely, definitely. I love that. This is a little bit off topic, but it's a discussion that I have with people a lot. Like, entrepreneurs, are they made or are they born? Like, are you born that way, or does it take a spirit like your father? Pushing that into you. Like, did he have talks with you about the difference between? I'm a big fan of Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad.
yeah.
So my question is, was your father talking to you, actively speaking to you about entrepreneurship versus working for a corporation? Did he have those conversations with you?
You know, Unfortunately, I didn't get to have that many talks like that with my dad. We were pretty brief in the times that we spent time together. It didn't get as deep as I'd wanted to have been. I do have a lot of regrets not being able to talk to my dad a lot about those things, but um, to I think a lot of people are born that way, but I think if you're put in the right situation, it can make you, it can make you an entrepreneur, make you driven.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. All right. So let's talk a little bit about your company. What do you guys do? What's your mission statement? What do you guys stand for?
Well, we create all natural and artisanal handcrafted products and aromatherapy products, soy wax candles, soy wax melts. We do handcrafted all natural soaps. We do also artisanal ones where we use fragrance oils and colorants, micas and stuff like that, cosmetic grade micas.
Okay.
I started out making all natural soap because my oldest son, he was having a skin issue, and I was unemployed at the time. I was sitting at home because COVID hit. I lost my job,
Gotcha.
and so while I was sitting at home, like I was told that I was going to come back to another job. Oh, we'll be back in a couple months or so. Well, I'm sitting, and I don't like to sit idle. So my son having a skin issue, I'm looking on YouTube. I'm researching things, and I'm seeing soaps and all natural skincare products, and so I was like, well, let me give it a try. And so I tried it out, and that's what got us started in the uh, all natural hand care, or skincare, and body care products. So it was about my son, and that's what got me because I don't like sitting. I don't like sitting idle. So uh,
Definitely.
Yeah, I had a company once before a while ago. It was a screen printing company, but what happened was we started having more kids, and I wasn't making ends meet with that, and so I ventured out to go, elsewhere. And yeah, with COVID, after COVID hit, it just pushed me to go back into trying to start up a company. I don't have the money or the space for the equipment for screen printing. That's another passion of mine. Is it's the creative side of things. I love being creative. So
Gotcha. I love it. I love it. And I can't help but notice you created that soap initially to solve an issue,
yeah.
and it brought value. I mean, did the soap help his skin?
Well, it hasn't come back since, and the skin issue was called dyshidrosis. Dyshidrosis. I, and it was on his hands, and so far it hasn't been back. So, and we all use our soap around the house. I haven't bought body wash since last year, so I've been
Wow.
using our own products and stuff. So everyone's
Wow.
around the house using it. So
Love
yeah.
it. I love it. And that's exactly what an entrepreneur is. Finds a problem, creates a solution, brings value to the community. I love that. I love
Mhm.
that. So where can we get that soap? I'm
Um, you can get us on online at JPs Scents, Suds.bodycare LLC.com,
okay.
or we have a Facebook page and an Instagram page. It's facebook.com/ JPs Scents, Suds and Body Care, and Instagram.com/ JP Scents, Suds and Body Care.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll have all of those links for the viewers. We'll have all of those links in the description. You guys go visit them. Definitely. It sounds like an amazing product. Like I'm actually I'm gonna go get some myself actually. I definitely yeah. So so in your own words, what does the word ambition mean? A lot of people say when someone's too ambitious, it's a bad thing. Some people talk about it like it's a bad thing. Some people, but as an entrepreneur, it's what drives us. You know what I mean? Those ambitions.
Yeah.
So what does that word mean to you?
It's about having drive and having passion for something. The drive to get up and go. Every morning you don't want to get up, but you got to do it anyways. You just got to push through. That to me is ambition, because
Definitely,
you
yeah.
have a goal, and you got somewhere to go, and you got to get there no matter what. So
Definitely. Definitely. I love it. I love it. I could tell like you actually understand that. I mean especially you talking about your dad, he'd be working all the time, and that's something that's it's a common misconception. People think, "Oh, you own a business. Oh, you're loaded, you're rich. You could take vacation when you want." But people see the success side of it. They don't see all of the hard work that goes into it. Like, oh,
exactly.
especially a solopreneur. Oh man, you wear so many hats. Like
Oh yeah, sleepless nights.
exactly. They have no idea what happens behind the scene. They see the finished product. Yeah, the
Hmm.
soaps and scents are amazing, but they didn't see the hours that you had making it. They didn't see
Right.
you shopping through each vendor to find the best price and get the best quality micas to put into it. You calculating the cost. Uh, and yeah, they don't see all of that, and it's
Exactly.
crazy. It's crazy. So what does keep you up at night as an entrepreneur? Like what are those things that, oh man, am I gonna be able to do this? Like goals, like what things keep you up at night as an entrepreneur?
To be honest with you, just the passion, in a good way. It keeps me driven. I always have something going on. It's always something active. It feels good to get something done. That you're always thinking about product. What's next? What can I create now? Those things keep driving me. And keep me up. So that's what
And
keeps me up at night.
speaking of, what is next? What is next? I mean, you have the soaps, you have what else? You have the soaps. Do you guys do oils too?
Yeah, we do. We have whipped body butters. We just came out with a beeswax lotion bar, which we sourced from a local beeswax vendor. So she's local. And right now we're trying to come out with some sugar scrubs, and trying to looking to maybe diversifying and going into some beard products, because right now we have a lot of products that you would construe directed towards females, you know, but I'm trying to diversify that because I mean I want guys to be able to enjoy this product too. So
Definitely.
yeah, so I'm trying to get out there and try to make something for everyone. You know, everybody can love. So
Definitely. I love it. And I love the fact that you have a local vendor. I love that. I love when small businesses support small businesses. I mean, you go on if we were to look up body scrubs right now and type into Google, the first people that will pop up, Walmart, Amazon, Target, and these big corporations, and they sit on the top of our search engines. Then you
right,
scroll down and you have a couple more of these big companies, and they just oversaturate. Then you get to page
exactly.
two, and you see people like us, you know, and it's and not enough small businesses are purchased. I mean, so guys, viewers, get off of Amazon. You looking for those body scrubs? This is the guy you talk to. Get off of Amazon. Stop giving them money.
Right.
Support these
Work low.
businesses.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. So what is the biggest lesson that you've learned? I mean, you've had two companies, so I'm sure you have a lot of experience and that you can impart to the viewers today. What was the biggest lesson that you learned as an entrepreneur?
Right. This is a at first. Okay, this can be a dark one at first, but not everyone who smiles at you is your friend. I've learned that, and that's been a hard
Wow.
lesson of mine to learn. You know what
Wow.
I mean? And as a business owner, it's something you want to bring it. You want to be able to be accepting, you know, but you also can get burned too. You know, I've had some people who I thought were close friends, and they haven't turned out to be friends in the long run. So,
Wow.
but another lesson to never give up. On a brighter note, you know, never give up.
I like
Uh,
that. Definitely
so
like that.
when things feel like it's getting down, you know, just keep up, keep your head up, no matter
Gotcha.
what.
Gotcha. And I definitely like I love how you ended that in a great note. I love how
Right,
you ended that. Yes. But yes, that is a dark one. And that's something that a lot of people don't, you know, they don't understand in this world. If you're in the business world, not everyone is a friend, like you said, but everyone has their own agenda. Everyone
right, yeah,
has their own agenda. And
exactly,
unfortunately it's not always beneficial to you. It's not mutual,
right,
you know what I mean? That's something to look out for. That's actually
yeah.
a great lesson right there. I love that. um Favorite quotes, who inspires you? What favorite quote do you have?
You know, uh, I tried finding out where this quote came from, but I couldn't find an origin. But it's I've always said to my kids, work hard and play hard. So, because I mean, I'm all about working hard, but you also have to enjoy life too. So,
Definitely,
that's
definitely.
been a thing that I say around the house a lot. So,
I don't even know if that quote originated anywhere. I think that's always been around, but I like how
right?
you applied it to this conversation. I love that.
I went to go look. I was like, you know, I've always said that, and I'm like, who said that? And I can't find an origin for it. So, I mean, you know, it's just it's a good quote.
Definitely, definitely. Speaking of which, how do you balance that? You have five kids. You have five kids. You
Yes.
have a wife. I have four kids. One of them is disabled, so we're in and out of hospitals a lot. And I have
Yeah.
a wife, so I have a hard time balancing. I get screamed at least once a week by the wife. She's like, "You've been in front of that computer all day. You've been on
Right.
appointments all day, and you have
Oh yeah.
five kids. So how are you balancing this? Like, how are you doing this?"
Oh man. You know, like I said, the sleepless nights. That's when I find my time to work is a lot of time at night and through to the morning. And so I'll get a couple of hours of sleep, and you got to make some sacrifices to get, you know, where you're going. And I feel like I'm willing to make a couple of years of sacrifices just so my kids have a beautiful life ahead of them, you know?
I love that. I love that. I love that. A lot of people don't think about that. You work at a corporate job for your whole life. What are you gonna leave behind for your kids? You know what I mean? Like
Right. Yeah.
you don't leave anything behind. They tell you to go to school, get good grades, get out of school, go to school again, pay to go to school, get student loans, go work for a job that you're underappreciated, undervalued, you're not paid with your worth, and then hopefully retire if they don't
Right.
snatch your pension from under you.
Right.
And,
Exactly.
and then your kids can watch you do that and do the exact same thing. Like it's no way to live,
Right.
but I love how you put that into perspective. Like I love that you said that. You're willing to sacrifice these hours now to build something greater for them, to leave a legacy for them, to leave financial wealth for them. Like how many
Mhm.
sons do you have?
What's that?
How many sons do you have?
I have 2 sons.
That's amazing. Like,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be great, to be able to leave that company like a Fortune 500 company, JP Scents
Right. Yeah.
and just hand it over to them like, hey, you guys, y'all watch me work and build this co-ownership for both of you. Continue this legacy, like,
Right.
that would be great. That would be
Exactly.
great. I love that. I love that. All right. So what would, out of this conversation, I have an idea what the answer is, but I think it'll come better from you. What would be the number one takeaway that you want to resonate with our audience?
Whatever you do, don't give up on your dreams. Keep going. Even when it feels like it's all coming down around you and you feel like giving up, just keep going.
Definitely.
Don't give up on your dreams.
Definitely. I love it. I love it. Anything you want to say to the audience before we head out today?
No, just feel free to check us out at JPs Scents.Suds.bodycare LLC.com. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And we're appreciative of being here. Thank you for having us.
Hey, thanks for being here. You've been a wonderful guest, and we look forward to seeing with your future endeavors. Hopefully, we can get you on here in about a year, and we definitely
awesome.
check back up on you.
All right, that'd be awesome.
Hey, thanks so much for having us. Thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you,
Take care.
All right, man. Take care.
All right.